The popularity of the Scientech is getting a little bit out of hand, folks. It's unbelievable. He is the Scientech with Element Air. He is Anthony Wright. Anthony, welcome back to the show.
What's going on, John? Man, I'm glad you had me back.
You're one of my favorite guests. You're fun. You actually have fun, and you know your business like no other. It is different with the Scientech and Element Air. Okay, we obviously have another guest here on this show.
Yep.
This is the official Scientech air scrubber.
That's right.
So we talk a lot about, heating, and that's important, of course, this time of year. But this guy's going to make sure you have quality air. Tell us about it.
Right. So the indoor air quality in everyone's home is, on average, 2 to 7 times more pollutant than the outdoor air. We live in Kentucky, the Ohio Valley. Our outdoor air isn't that quality, right? We have a bad environment that we live in, so just think the inside of your house is usually more contaminant than outside. And the reason being is all the air that's in the house kind of gets trapped. We start living our daily life, we start coughing, we have dogs, we have pets that go in and out that bring dirt in. We could have flu, cold viruses, and also just the fact that we have dust mites. So this also cleans the air and also helps reduce the amount of dust that's in the house.
We're very proud of our rich history here at Wave 3, but whenever I come into this room, because it's an old room in this old studio, there's a lot of dust, and you can't see it, but you're breathing it, and I know that's true in my home as well, so this all makes sense. And something else I want to add in here, Anthony, is because of COVID, we did find out a lot about the importance of quality of air. Is that why you decided to kind of get in this side of the business too, is about people know it's important?
Right. So I've been looking at a lot of IAQ for about the last 7 years. Air scrubber is something that I've actually installed in my house, and I do things like, I'm kind of weird. I'm kind of geeky when it comes to indoor air quality. I'll put an air scrubber in my house, I'll remove it. I won't tell Caitlin. I'll just take it out and see if she notices a difference. I'll put another product in, a different type of air cleaner, see how it does. And I kind of like battle each air cleaner versus each other. I always turn around and end up going back with an air scrubber. It's the best thing on the market. Eliminates odor. We put these in a lot of like cigar shops. We smoke cigars at our office too. We'll come in, we'll have 4 or 5 guys in there smoking cigars. It'll be all cloudy. We'll come in the next morning, no odor whatsoever. So it's not only cleaning the air, it removes odor, it eliminates dust. There's a lot of things that can be done with the air scrubber. We highly, highly recommend every home having it. And not just me, we also do follow-up calls on anybody that we install an air scrubber. If we put one of these in your house, you don't notice a difference, then we'll basically take it as a refund. We'll credit you back if you don't like the product. We have people calling us after we get done. They're like, hey, I'm waking up better. It improves your sleep. When you wake up in the morning and you feel like fresher, it's almost like your house is a healthy bubble, right? We're in our houses more, we're working from home.
Sure.
We want to make sure that the house and the environment that you're living in is as clean as possible.
So I can tell you're very passionate about this, and there are some folks out there that are more sensitive to allergens and dust. I am one of those, so it means a lot, and it'd be a great gift. I know it sounds a little odd. You're saying cleaning someone's air for a gift. Hey, if they suffer, like you said, you're improving their quality of life. So how does this work? Does this connect to an HVAC? How does it work exactly, Anthony?
One of the reasons why we like this product is it's super easy to install. We cut a small hole in the duct system. We slide this in. We wire it to your existing HVAC. People get concerned or get worried too. They're like, well, I might not live in the house for 2 to 3 years. We're planning on moving. It's easy. 4 screws, 1 wire, and actually we'll move it to your new house if you do end up deciding to move. But it's funny that you talked about the gift. Is we have a lot of customers that actually have these put in, like them so much, they'll gift them to their grandparents that are older or their kids that may have newborns. A lot of times people actually buy one, they'll actually buy another one for a family member.
Yeah, like I said, I think COVID, you have to look long and hard about the positives. With the positives, we now know the importance of good, clean air.
Right.
And you talk about dust, and like you said, when you mentioned the allergens that exist here in the Ohio Valley, as far as molds and mildew, it's unbelievable. So this is great. Okay, so if someone's interested in this, you have a payment plan, or do you recommend they buy it outright? How does that work, Anthony?
However you want to do. Most people end up just putting it on an easy payment plan. It's $19 a month. It comes with a 5-year warranty. We'll come out and service it whenever it needs to be serviced. That's how most people end up buying them, but we can do outright purchases as well.
Okay, now for those who you finally discovered, you turned on your heater, it took a while, you got that baby on, and you're saying, I have problems. So if someone needs a tune-up, you've got a special going on. Let's talk about that.
Tune-ups are initially $105. We're running a $67 special on your tune-ups. We have appointments available as soon as tomorrow. So if you need that system, let's say you want to tune up or you're having a problem with it actually heating your house, give us a call. We'll get you on the list and get out to the home.
All right, and more good news because the Scientech, he's a nice guy too. He's giving back. So we have Shirley's Way on the show often.
Yep.
And if I remember correctly, I want to get this right, but her son comes on, and Shirley was someone who was loved by many, passed away due to cancer. So with that, he has decided, hey, for her legacy, I'm going to continue, and we're going to give to people who have trouble paying their bills while they're battling cancer. Yep. Shirley's Way is a great philanthropic charity for you to give to. You're doing it, right?
That's right. We've been big supporters of Mike Murray and Shirley's Way, and to end out the year, we're going to give $500 towards any system that you buy. We're going to donate that to Shirley's Way. So we want to raise as much money for Shirley's Way until the end of the year.
Okay, so you may be wondering right now, there's a lot of reasons to go to Element Air and the Scientech, who is Anthony Wright. But I think it's important for people to know this isn't something that's, you know, you said, hey, I'm going to try the HVAC systems and air conditioning and heating. Third generation, right?
Yep.
Talk about how, I think it's important for people to know that it's in your DNA.
Right, yeah, I was basically bred to do HVAC. So I grew up carrying my grandpa's tool bag, my dad's tool bag. Now here I am, a couple, you know, generations later, I own my own business. So we're looking to stay here in the community. We're a local, 100% owned and operated business right here in Louisville, and that means a lot to us, right? We want to provide the best service, stay locally owned, and help out organizations that help the community.
And what I love about it too is you have evolved. The business has evolved. Things are more high tech. So the Scientech has paid attention to all this. So you're not going to get some guy who comes in and says, you know, I'm only familiar with these older systems. I don't know exactly how this works, because now there is a lot of technology, and you make sure that your guys are up to date on all of it, right?
Yeah, we do all kinds of training, different manufacturers. We make sure that we're staying ahead of the curve. There's a lot of technology that's coming into our industry, and our guys are really excited to learn the new systems, right? We're not trying to install older pieces of equipment. We want to make sure that if you buy from us, it's a unit that's going to be here for the long term.
Okay, before I let you go, Mr. Anthony Wright, the Scientech. Okay, the Scientech. Also, I want you to tell people again, I don't mean to be repetitive, but this is important. If they want one of these air scrubbers, how does it work?
Give us a call. We'll come out. We'll do a full evaluation on the home to make sure it makes sense for you. But most of the time it does. Technicians have these on their trucks. They can come in and install it. Just give us a call, 502-308-1000. You can also hit the Book Now button on our website. That'll come directly to the office, and we can start having a conversation through email.
308-1000, pretty easy to remember.
That's right.
I can't let you get out of here without the, come on, you have to do your signature.
Hold on.
Hold on. Here he goes.
Forgot the hair. Let's put the hair back on, you guys. And it's the Scientech. So make sure if you see one of the guys out there in the trucks, you're over here yelling at them. They love it whenever you're honking the horns and yelling the Scientech.
Hey, it's okay to be really good at something and have fun at the same time,
That's right?
All right, the Scientech and Element Air. He is Anthony Wright. And check out the air scrubber. Okay, coming up here, you want to save some money. We talk about that a lot. Everyone's on a budget. Well, you need to know the rules if you want to save some money. Elder Advisors is next.